Hey guys, welcome back to more Fear the Walking Dead. We're moving on to episode 4, season 7, the last episode. A very, very tired narrative for me. The last few minutes was okay. It moved the storyline on a little bit with the rivalry between Strand and Morgan, and Strand being in a position to, well, take over. Let's put it at that. He's got all the cards. He's got all of the ability to get to people before Morgan does, and to say he's going to help them, the ones that he wants to help. But Morgan has given the ultimatum that if you hurt, it's fine if you want to hurt people, if you want to help people, but if I hear you hurt any of them, I'm coming for you. But all the rest of the episode, with the whole John Dory Sr. hallucinating with the girl that he never saved, that Teddy killed, was just awful. Please tell me this episode's bad. Let's go find out. You know me, I will say as it is. If it's a good episode, I'll say it is. If it's a shit one, I will tell you. Right, let's go. Episode 4. Oopsie. If it's not loaded, you can always just whack him with it. He's got slow signs strapped to him.
You're awake.
Sarah, did you just say what I think you said?
Welcome back.
All right.
What the hell did this thing walk through?
Hey, you didn't do anything on you, right?
Shouldn't have gotten past the gate.
Well, somebody left
Well,
it
it
open.
did.
It's called Fort San Vicente. At least it used to be. Decommissioned in the 60s, and then some rich guy bought it. Turned it into a B&B.
How'd I get here? Last thing I remember, the bombs went kablooey.
The pilot had to set it down a few miles short.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Jacob and I, we pulled you from the chopper, then we carried you here.
Pastor dead, so many dead.
Lucy and I stabilized you and patched you up as best we could, but Jacob's really been keeping an eye on you.
Was Wendell, he make it here?
We haven't heard from him since he left the dam.
What are we sitting here for? Let's go find him.
Hey,
No.
You don't want to do that.
He's right. It's not safe.
We already searched the safe zone. If you go past it, you will end up like that cesium-laced corpse.
When can you hear me? I'm trying every channel on this damn radio.
Actually, it doesn't look too bad here, does it? It almost looks normal here,
Hey, Wen, it's me again.
even though the air won't be.
Wen, if you can hear me, give me a sign.
You can't tell the person that's looking for them to give up until they're ready to.
Hi, bro.
Somebody there?
Ah.
Wendell?
Sarah? That you?
Who's this?
Morgan.
Hearing your voice is music to my ears.
Yes, good to hear yours too.
I thought you were dead.
No, I'm all right. Grace too. Where are you?
With Daniel, Lucy, Wes, Charlie, Jacob, and Al. I'm at a lookout point, a few miles from a spot called Fort San Vicente. I'd steer clear though, Morgan. Things look good in our immediate vicinity, but Morgan?
I think your power is dying.
Come on. Who might you be?
Vehicle? Once upon a time.
Rufus! Hey, buddy. Hey, how'd you get here, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. It's him, isn't it? That guy. Yeah, his brother. I mean,
the hell are you?
why are you going on a vengeance kick now? Really?
Your
With
brother's
what's
head
going on?
doing in a box with my friend's name on it.
His name was Emil, and Mr. Jones killed him.
Sure he deserved
Good
it.
reason.
I heard you on the radio. He's in the Pennsylvania.
Shit.
Is that a hotel? Restaurant?
Yeah, that's your chance.
Shoot me if you want, asshole. I don't rat out my friends to human guillotines.
I'd reconsider it if I were you.
How you know about Wendell?
I told you.
Doesn't
I
mean he
heard what you
does.
said. I suggest you accept my offer. Unless you want your brother to wind up like mine.
Or he was just listening to you on the radio and he's been tracking you for days and listening to you calling out to try to find your brother, and he's just using that as a manipulative tool to get you to give him what he wants. I don't trust this dude at all,
You can find
especially
him?
with
Found you, didn't I?
why he's
More
looking
than
for
just blood
Morgan.
I shared with Emil. Morgan Jones in exchange for your brother.
We find Wendell first.
That's what I intend. I work fast.
What happens to Morgan?
You're asking the wrong question. What makes you so sure he went this way?
Only place I haven't checked.
If I get exposed, you giving me some of those pills you got. Same goes for Rufus. The name's Josiah.
Sarah Rabinowitz.
It's time for me to get to work. How long has he been missing?
78 days.
And you still think he's alive?
Wendell's a fighter.
I warn you. If he's dead, we might not find him. He could be as far as Spokane.
Dead
Yeah, I'm
man
walking.
Wendell would love that. He hasn't taken a step in almost 40 years. Been in a wheelchair since he was a kid.
Well, that there narrows our search radius. You have anything that belongs to him?
I've always wondered and questioned that. Because the walkers feel no pain because they're dead. And the brainstem is what we're seeing, right? So, once you're dead, would you come back and just be able to just stand up out of that wheelchair and walk? Or would be that permanent disability that you have as a living human being still be in effect when you brought back? Because at the end of the day, it's all neuroreceptors, isn't it? So I don't know which is right and which is wrong. I don't know if you can't come back and walk when you wasn't able to before, whether that's right or whether it's right that you shouldn't be able to. I don't know which is the right scenario. Is there any law on this or what? I'm not a reader.
Rufus is a cadaver dog. He can smell the living and the dead.
Driving around in a search and rescue SUV, and all you're looking to do is kill. Using a dog ain't even yours. Help you do that killing.
You so feared the loss of your brother that you offered me Morgan Jones's life in exchange.
Get out of here!
Don't move!
Hang on now, I didn't do nothing.
For that alone, I should kill you.
He came at me.
Why?
And I intend to find out why. What have you got in there?
Walkers.
More. Like them.
What are you doing exactly?
Any of these, Wendell?
I'm just supposed to spread them around.
Why? If
From
Rufus
whose
wasn't
orders?
interested in them, he must have been
Strung?
interested in you. He's hiding something.
Maybe,
Do
but
you want to find your brother or not? Strip.
Don't have much choice, I suppose.
Now! You recognize this? It's got Wendell's scent on it.
It wasn't wrong.
Show us where you found it.
you're a real twisted piece of shit. You know that?
For what purpose? This is his wheelchair.
What?
It is. I mean,
That's his chair.
look at the state of it.
Where is he?
Who?
The man who was in that chair.
I don't think he knows.
Skin bag who was tangled in it? He was of no use to me. He's probably crawling somewhere around here if you want to look.
She's gonna kill him. He was of no use to me. That's the worst thing you could have possibly said.
You copy? I'm on my way to the rendezvous. He's
gonna get in. He's gonna get in.
Have you lost your man?
You know it. I know it. We're done!
Ow! just before it shows the next scene, I have a real problem with one thing in this show and the other show. When they use vehicles, everything, it always looks pretty accurate in this. But when they use vehicles in a stunt maneuver like that, where there is some sort of accident or crash, it never adds up the injuries sustained to said occupants when it pans to the next scene. That thing just landed on its fucking nose, right? And then back end went down. As far as I could tell, neither of them were wearing a seatbelt. They would have been ejected. Let's see. Oh, look, they're still behind the wheel. Perfectly okay, apart from a bit of concussion. And you've been out for a while because it's dark. That landed nose first. Heavy. And you dropped.
Shit.
Oh, hell, that's not
Get
good.
out of here. I promise.
Come back.
I was a park ranger. Search and rescue for 15 years.
That's what he did.
You gotta call Morgan.
Why, so you can put his head in a box?
Because we will both die.
Well, then you call somebody.
All that time. I can't call them now because they're in this SUV.
Bet it had nothing on this.
Searching for some hikers that had got trapped in a forest fire. I twisted my ankle, wound up in the heart of the burn zone.
So you were a
I didn't
good
think there was
guy.
any way in hell I was gonna get out of there alive. Still, no matter how hard he fought, how hard he looked, he just kept getting trapped in the smoke. Later on, he told me he knew I was alive the whole time. He said he could feel my heart beating across the woods. Till the day that I felt mine stop.
So you were both decent guys.
I knew he was gone.
And this world did what it's done to most people and turned you into what you are
I
now.
didn't need to see it.
Morgan, you there? Morgan, I'm in a little bit of trouble. About miles south of the rendezvous. Morgan, did you hear me? We're gonna keep looking for Wendell. But you ain't gonna kill Morgan. You just all mixed up because of your bro. Just like I was
Just like she is.
when I saw Wendell's chair.
Yeah.
Morgan,
You need to let it go.
did you hear me?
It's pretty safe to say that thing ain't working.
I knew it had to be a bad window. Damn, he made fucking quick work of that, getting out.
I killed you. I cut your head off.
Morgan Jones.
No, you didn't. You got his brother's head off. Not when he saw him. Dude, guys, we need to stop this.
Josiah, you're not a killer!
Oh, that's why he's kept his head. Get that fucking thing away from me. Heads up. Your brother's just bit the dog.
What have I done?
Your companion. Oh, man. I hate it when animals die in this show. I don't give a shit about people. Animals I have a problem with.
How's he doing?
He's hurting pretty bad.
I'm so sorry, Josiah.
You didn't do this. I did. He shouldn't have to suffer from my mistakes.
It's a good dog.
He saved my life. Twice now. Now I have to take this. I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought I was keeping a promise. The whole time it was about me.
Usually is.
I didn't want to let him go.
You're the one with the problem. Yeah. Oh man, this has actually been a sad story, this one. Far better than the last episode, that's for sure. Poor doggy. Poor Wendell. Oh, there is nothing worse than losing a beloved pet. They take a piece of you with them.
I'm sorry about my brother Emil coming after you like that. He wasn't always like that.
You know who might have helped Wendell?
Victor, he's alive. If he found Wendell out here, there's every chance that's where he is. We
True.
leave now, make it by dawn.
I can still hold up my end of the deal. Make sure you see your brother again.
Yeah.
And he's a good fighter
Where we're
too.
going, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yep, that is it.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Vic. Answer the phone.
Showdown time.
Victor's too much of a coward to come down here himself.
I'd rather have this conversation face to face to dispel any misconceptions our friends may have.
Is he in the tower with you?
Why would you assume he was here?
Because of what you said, what you were gonna do.
Is he okay?
More than okay.
He's thriving. Wendell has a real knack for supply logistics and management.
Need to see him.
I remember who stood by me when it mattered.
There we go.
She went through hell to get here. Nearly died trying to find him.
She's not going in. None of you are. If you want to see your brother, I'll tell him to come out. Perhaps he didn't want you to know how dire his own circumstances were.
That's enough.
He, Grace, and that baby are barely scraping by.
It's true.
What are they talking about, Momo?
No. He doesn't admit it, but
This new world is punishing. You really want what's best for Wendell.
you leave him here.
Protect him from it.
Yeah.
Don't tell him I was here. If Wendell knew, he'd come looking for me.
You're in no position to be making any kind of...
Please,
Shut up.
promise me that.
Agreed.
Oh man, that's awful. Just gotta let him go.
2, 3, 4. Nice and easy. But you did the right thing. You did what I couldn't.
True. Let him go.
Where are you going?
I don't completely know,
Exactly.
but there's got to be other places out there.
Vic said that
Yeah, what he said was right. We're strapped, we're
Struggling.
stretched thin.
Yeah. But
But we won't always be, so
But the warhead, I was exposed for too long.
my brother doesn't need them.
saving that for Wendell. But now that I know he's safe.
Interesting.
You all have. I still need some time before I'm ready.
The
Guess
others
it's
back
just-
at the fort.
You do.
They're gonna wonder what happened to me.
well, they won't have to wonder long. Can't be safe with an open warhead that close. And then we're gonna get ready for whatever happens next, right?
Why aren't you out
What's with
dispersing them?
this?
I found something. I need to show it to Arno. The thing that's going to get us exactly what we want.
The warhead. Are you really that stupid? I enjoyed that episode. It was much better story narrative. This Josiah guy, I kind of like him. It's weird, innit? You can take an instant dislike or an instant like to a certain character, even if they're brought into it as a potential bad guy or girl. And due to circumstances and the way that the story goes, you warm to them. Doesn't look like he's going to stay for now, but at least the feud that he wanted to have with Morgan. So his idea was to take his brother's head and have his brother kill Morgan. And in the end, all it got him was pain and anguish by losing his own best friend, his dog. I do hate when they kill animals in this show. It's usually a horse. I think it's the first time it's been a dog for quite some time, as far back as I can remember. So Sarah's going back with Morgan, I'm assuming. Everyone at the fort is staying where they are. Strand's staying where he is. Next part of the story, please. I think that will do for the time being. I will be back with another 2 episodes next week, guys. Until then, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We've still got quite a long way to go yet. We're on a brand new season. It's a even harsher world than what it was now. I don't know what's to come, obviously. But I think the feud between Strand and Morgan is only going to get more prevalent the further in we go. Right then, don't forget Link in the description if you do want to watch any of these in full length over on Patreon. Until then, guys, I will see you for the next one. Take care.